Good morning, family. I hope everybody's well across the nation. You millennials gotta understand something. This is not a game. This is not a video game. This is live in your face on wartime. You gotta get your water. You gotta get your lemons. You gotta get your garlic. Because these are life foods. Your food is your medicine. So while you're running in the stores trying to buy meat, if your lights go out, your freezer gonna defrost, your meat's gonna be bad. If you have meat, cook it now. Cook your meats now. Get your frozen fruit bags. Put a little vinegar, apple cider vinegar in the bag. Then freeze it. So what happens is this: if the lights do go out and it thaws out, it's cured at that point. You can still eat it because the vinegar is taking any impurities out of the meat. We're talking about survival now, okay? That's what we're talking about. We're talking about survival. At the end of the day, anything you have in your house that can wipe off your surfaces, you use it. I don't care if it's mouthwash, toothpaste, all that stuff got chemicals in it that will kill just about anything. You got to understand that. This is your warfare right here. You take this everywhere you go. Don't play. If someone get in your face, stand back, please. Stand back, please. Okay? You got to be your own police. So now, at the end of the day, you guys got to understand something. The coronavirus has been listed on these cans for years. They just have it. It's just a little bit more potent of a coronavirus at this time. Okay? This is some serious shit. Your doctors are at risk. Your nurses are at risk. So everybody has to participate on what's going on right now in society. So when you're using your baby wipes for sanitation purposes, you're just spreading the virus around on whatever the surface you're trying to clean. You wipe the baby wipe. You lay it down and let it dry so that it will absorb any of the elements that you're trying to believe that you're cleaning. But the best combat is this. This is a weapon. Spray your area. Move on. Before you touch something in your store, you spray. They not going to tell you no, because if they tell me no, then they violate my rights to protect myself. Okay? So now I try my best to go in the stores when there's very little people. You hear people coughing, get out. Save yourself, because you got kids at home to bring it home. The age groups right now, I've been saying this for the longest, is 21 up to about 50. You're not paying attention, X generation. You're not paying attention, millennials. And the baby boomers are either staying in, they're already sick with diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol. They ain't listening either. And then at the end of the day, they don't want to exercise. They don't want to stay healthy or none of that. Now, you see why I'm wearing this American flag? I want to be identified who I am, because everybody in this country is not Americans. So when the shit hit the fan, Americans need to know who we are. Because we unite as one. Okay, you understand that? You don't want to be going around in circles, okay? So now, you need to understand something. This is not a game, millennials. Stay out these bars. They're closing them down. Wash your hands. I don't care if you got to wash your hands with Lysol spray, garlic mouthwash, whatever. Get you some baking soda. All these things is what we went through. Chicken pox, malaria, measles, AIDS virus. Now we got the corona. You got to know how to be at war. Being pretty is great because you look nice. Some of your makeup got chemicals in it. You might have to use that shit on your skin for real in order to keep things off of you. Okay? So you got to understand what's going on. Body wash. If they cut the water off and become contaminated, you're going to have to use certain stuff. So that's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand, that this is not a game. You must pay attention. You got to get off these phones looking and doing all that stuff, tweeting and stuff. You got to look at your news. You got to listen to everything. Your elders been here the longest. Some of these people been through World War II. Some of these people been through a whole bunch of lifetime issues in this country. So you got to learn from your elders. Okay? You online, buying stuff online, they price gouging you. Don't spend your money on those high cost toilet paper when you get a face rag. Do what you gotta do, rinse it out in some bleach water, rinse it off, and now let it out to dry, and you use it. You got plenty of towels in your house that just like a baby diaper. That's what you got to use your head. Buying all that toilet paper is going to do what? Stop up the plumbing system in your house, out there in the system, and when the water starts backing up in your bathrooms, then you're going to be feeling like, oh my God, I can't call a plumber because ain't nobody coming. Stop using your money on all the wrong type of things to buy. You're going to be eating things that you may not want to eat because you have never ate them in the past. So what? You go in the store, you find stuff, put it in your basket, you buy what you can. You will learn to eat stuff that you may not want to eat because at the end of the day, it's about survival. But the main thing is water. You got to find water. While the water is not the best coming out your pipes, it's better not having no water at all. So therefore, you get some lemon or some apple cider vinegar and put it in there for taste. That's what you're going to have to do, fellas. That's what you're going to have to do, girls. Because at the end of the day, we're at warfare. This is a war going on. We have a virus that is out of control. People are dying every day. Children, too, wash their hands. When we were growing up, our parents taught us these things. When you get up in the morning, you use the bathroom. You wash your hands after you use the bathroom. Then you brush your teeth and wash your face. Behind your ears, you wash your ears and wash your neck. That's because you sleeping and your body chemistry is sweating at night. Because most parents taught us that you always take a bath before you go to bed on clean sheets. And if you didn't have clean sheets, your great-grandmas always had some type of spray stuff that they spraying on your bed. Get you some Vicks salve. Because Vicks salve pulls out any germ in your body to make you sweat. So sweating is not a bad thing, but the only thing with sweating, you got to replenish your body back with the water. So family, help each other. Some may have more than others. Share what you have. Share the wealth. Don't be out there doing bad things and get yourself locked up. Don't forget, people, whenever the Department of Motor Vehicle opens back up, you got to get your real ID to identify yourself. After October 1st, you got to have a real ID to identify yourself as who is in this country. You guys are not going to know this country the way it used to be when this is all blown over. So preserve your money. Don't spend foolishly on things that you don't understand why you even buying it. So if any of this information is helpful for you, great, fantastic. But you got to listen and look and understand. You got to go out with your defense bottle. Your defense bottle is your Lysol spray, spraying your area before you touch. When you get it in your bag, when you get it go in the store, you spray your handles, spray your basket down. Now, if you don't have gloves, get you any kind of gloves, your winter gloves, your wedding gloves. I don't care what kind of gloves you find. But get you some kind of gloves because you're going to have to touch something. So that conveyor belt that the meat and all this stuff go to the clerk, I spray my area because whatever that person had on that belt as it's going around is germ meat. Now what I do, if they don't want me spraying their little belts, I don't take my food out of my basket. What I do, I hand them what I'm about to buy. Oh, that's been sprayed up too. So when she take it, put it in the bag, baby, and then put it back in my basket. Okay? So now, everybody's not having no kind of contact. So you gotta think smart. Now for those of you that say, oh, I'm not going through all the changes, well, good luck with that, okay? Because it's your life, you only get one. And the Bible says people are destroyed by lack of knowledge, okay? And then at the end of the day, you gotta walk by faith and not by sight, okay? The Egyptians roamed around for 40 days and 40 nights, okay? So now at the end of the day, we're strong as a people. This is wartime. We went through a lot. So at the end of the day, y'all got to understand, you got to think. You got to think. You got to think. You got to watch what you're doing. Don't go in crowded stores. If it's too many people, it's best to sit in your car until a lot of people come out. Then you kind of run up in there, do what you do. Have a game plan. Don't be wandering around, oh, I'm going to go up this aisle. Know where you're going and what you're going to go in there and get. Read the signs at the top. Aisle number 5 is bread. Woo, woo. You want to buy bread. You know why? Bread fills you up. When you drink the water, it fills you up. It's just like a rat. You put some rat poison on a piece of bread, he eat it, then he run outside because he's hot. It expands in his body and then he dies. So we're not rats, but guess what? We eat things that rats do eat. So at the end of the day, It just don't have poison to kill you, but it slowly kill you. But that's why you got diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, which is all curable diseases. If you get to the vitamin stores, get any kind of multivitamin, burdock root, fungi, garlic, lemon, all that you need. You need that stuff for survival. Now, you never know when the big crisis is going to be. Put you a backpack full of water, lemon, and garlic in there in your backpack. Put in your car trunk. In case you caught 50 miles away from your house and you can't go back to the roads is closed, at least you got something to drink and eat until you get to the next safe haven. That's the situation. Know your routes, know your streets, know your north, east, south, and west, because I'm finding out some people in this country don't even know they north from their south and their east and their west. Remember, the sun rises in the east and it settles in the west. Okay? That's the situation. And guess what else? You got to know your left hand and your right hand, your right foot versus your left foot. People don't know that either. Get you some maps, because when these phones give out, because the electricity may go, you better have a map in your car to know how to get up the 40 coming east or going west or wherever you're going. You may have to cross the border. You don't know which way the thing is going to go. But right now, I do tell you one thing. Our president just signed billions of dollars to try to participate to get everybody some money, because that's what they should have did. Okay? So now, at the end of the day, this ain't nothing new about trying to get Congress to pass a bill for money. Nixon tried to do it. Martin Luther King and the Freedom Act, they tried to do it. Another president tried to do it. But at that time, the crisis was bad, but not like it is now. We have to act now, y'all. And you got to keep your family safe, because can't nobody's going to knock on your door and tell you, did you wash your face today? Did you brush your teeth today? Did you wash your hands? This is not a game, because you tracking that stuff back in your houses with your little kids running around on the floor. Take your shoes off when you get to the door, because you don't know what you're tracking. Okay? Now, for all you baby boomers that decide they want to just sit up and do nothing, you need to be moving around in case your ass got to walk. Okay? If you have to walk somewhere longer than right to the bathroom to your kitchen, you might have to walk 5 miles up the road. So you better start doing a little moving around and getting yourself in shape, which you should have been doing all along, and you probably wouldn't have the high blood pressure and the diabetes and the cholesterol and all that. So now, this the deal. This is all about living, and everybody trying to get themselves organized for the next step. We don't know. Listen to your news. Listen to your areas. Listen to what's going on. There's 29 people dead right now from the coronavirus in the state of Arizona. Some of them is coming off of Luke Air Force Base. This is what the news is saying, okay? So now, at the end of the day, other states is having it too, and other countries as well. So they shutting down. They shutting down, y'all. This is not a game. They shutting down. So at the end of the day, get your spray. If you can find some, okay? Spray your area. You don't have to do a lot of it. You got to preserve. Now, if you get you a spray bottle that you unscrew, you can put you some bleach and some water down in there. That's disinfect too. Read all the stuff that y'all handle every day is some kind of chemical that will kill certain viruses. So I love everybody out there. Get yourself some identity, but visual identity. Because everybody go pull you over, don't know you American. Because remember, they're trying to make sure they know who we are versus everybody in the USA not legally here. So if you want to be classified as legally here, you better start identifying yourself. You better get your real ID with the little star on top of it from your Department of Motor Vehicle, so you can be able to legally vote come November. Okay, and if they have to evacuate this place, you only can travel with that ID nationwide, meaning in your own country. And in some federal buildings, that ID only works in certain federal buildings. So now at the end of the day, y'all better wake up and smell the coffee. and pull your bootstraps up. Don't get emotional. Don't start freaking out and having all these anxiety attacks. This ain't the time. Because if you go to the doctor, good luck with that, because now you walk into more of this war zone of where all diseases and viruses are at. Stay away. Green tea, antioxidant. Get you some green tea. I don't drink green tea. Well, guess what? You better do it now. Like it or not, it's not about what you like, what you dislike. It's no more a comfort zone. You're in a zone right now that you are uncomfortable. So because you're uncomfortable, you're doing things that you would not normally do. Okay? So you have to do things. I don't eat this, I don't eat that. Well, guess what? You better start eating, because that might be the only thing you have to eat to live if you care about your life. Love you.